Hey guys, Aaron Spence here, International Peak Performance Consultant and moderator of the group Men Matter. I just wanted to jump on tonight and talk to you about our value as men, and it's particularly talking mainly about men and their masculine energy. It's directly related to not only being conscious within ourselves, but having that resonate and having polarity with how we physically are as well. So how that comes through our body as well. So your value in business and within a relationship and around trust is based on, and it's determined on how that filters through, or how that consciousness filters through your eyes, so through your voice, through your emotions, and even how you breathe as well. So it's so while we're working on being conscious and being aware in our space, and so we're having an understanding of how we're feeling, what's going on within ourselves, having an awareness of what's happening in our surrounds. We're also having that resonate with our actions and our physical presence as well. So we're using our eyes. We're looking at people in the eye. We're using physical touch. We're using motions. We're using our hands. We're not closed off. We're not turning side on. We're not closing our body off. The voice that we use is inviting. We're not raising our voice. We're not shouting. We're not being angry with our projections, and we're also just breathing. So how we you can do that in business, and particularly in relationships with your partner, is to follow a really simple process. So one thing I want you to do is when you're engaging with people, whether in business or with your partner, is when you're engaging with them, I want you to give them their full attention. So, which we can multitask on this, even though we're in this single phase and we're focusing on things. Is give them your full attention. So even though we're aware of everything that's going on, we're going to give them your full attention. So put your phone down, put it face down, turn the phone off if you're in a meeting, or don't even take it into the meeting with you. When your partner's speaking to you, put the paper down, turn the game off. Give them your undivided attention, and I want you to turn towards them and turn and face them. Don't, if your partner's behind you, I want you to turn towards them. Don't sit so that you're back onto them. Or I used to work in an office where the owner of the company just played these bullshit games with people that would come and even do it with clients, and he'd turn side on, and he was really indifferent towards them, and he was just playing this power struggle. Now, yeah, he would often get the deal, but he'd never get repeat business. It was always a one-off deal. And so he'd make the money out of this client and then burn his bridges. So it was a constant hustle to meet target every single month. We don't want to do that. We don't want to, in business or in our careers, we don't want to be hustling all the time, trying to go, where's the next dollar coming from? Where is it happening? And with our partners, we don't want to have to constantly build that trust and rebuild the relationship and what's going on. It's going to be short-lived. It might work for 5 minutes, but it's not going to work down the track. So turn towards them. Give them your undivided attention. So when we're giving them our attention, we're looking into their eyes, we're being engaging, we're facing them. We're not looking over their shoulder. We're not looking back at the game on the TV or watching what's going on behind them. Even though we have this awareness of everything else, we're still focusing on the person we're talking with and we're engaging with. Being non-judgmental with your listening. So you're not listening to answer. You're not listening to give an opinion. You're not listening to give the solution. It's non-judgmental. Create the space for them to give you all the information that they need to share with you, and be empathetic with them. Listen to understand. All right. So Have empathy with what they're saying. Be open. Be empathetic with what they're doing. And it'll all come together. It'll all make it happen. Create that space for them. And then by doing this, you'll create a win-win situation in business, and then you'll create presence with your partner. You often hear women talk who are in their feminine space. What they really, really want is for their man to, to be in that masculine, not only in that masculine energy, they want your presence. All right. So be non-judgmental, be empathetic, give them your undivided attention. All right. Let them speak. Provide that safe space. You will increase your value both in business or your career, and you'll build that trust, and the love from your partner will grow as well. So I hope those things helped you out today. Give them a go. Any comments or questions, chuck them in below the video, or send me a message as well. I've had a few questions come through, so I'll start answering in the group over the next few days. So if you've got anything else that you want to fire it through. But other than that, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will speak to you soon.